Well, happy March, beauties. I'm so excited that we get to enter into March Madness. It's always one of my favorite months of the year because spring is here, you get tons of color, and it starts warming up, and a lot of people are outside, and it's close to Easter. And so today, what I'm going to show you is the Lucky Lady look that is in the March special deals, okay? So I've got my foundation on, and I did a lip liner for spring rose. So this, I don't even have lipstick on. It's just a total lip liner that is 100% waterproof. If you have not tried our lip liners, you guys, I would highly recommend. There's like 9 or 10 different colors, and I can help you, with the color. And then I'm going to do the Supreme Hydrating Lipstick of a casual coral next because, again, bright colors, okay? So I've already put on my eyeliner, and it's going to be in the little mini pack like this. I have all the colors except for the Dusty Rose because that was one of the looks for last month, and so I'm waiting for my order to come in, but it's just in this little compact that you can put all 4 of your shadows in here, and this is the Dusty Rose color that goes in, okay? And so I'm going to show you this fun little look, and I'm going to show you just a couple of other things today. So we're going to start with, well, let me find my brushes. Here we go. Let me put my glasses back on for a second. Okay, so our colors are Blossom, Rose Gold, Dusty Rose, and then Emerald Noir, okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and go with our regular brush first. It's like our all-over brush. And I'm going to do our Blossom, and then I'm going to do our Dusty Rose. So our Blossom is just a matte color. And so I'm going to pull up here and down here just to kind of get that color on the eyelid, okay? I hope everybody had a great weekend. It was beautiful here in Texas. I know for all of my Illinois peeps, it got a little bit chillier, but hopefully this week it's gonna warm back up for you guys too. Okay, so we've got the Blossom on there, and then the next one that we're gonna do is the Dusty Rose. So I'm gonna put that like right down here, okay? So the first one was matte. This one is shimmer. Okay, and just kind of put it in that area. And you don't need to use all 4 eyeshadows, but when you have a mixture like this, you guys, it just gives the look that you're doing. It helps it pop a little bit more, okay? And then now I'm going to use my all-over blending brush. And this one, the eye blending brush, this is on our March special deals as well. So for those of you that are not familiar with our March special deals, for every $50 that you spend, you get to pick one item at 50% off on our March special deals, okay? And that's why we always feature a look that you get at that you can get at half price. Okay, so here's that blending brush. So see, even just these 2 colors are super pretty, and then put on some mascara. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go with the Dusty Rose. This is more of a matte, okay? And then I'm gonna kind of put it out here just a little bit to give it a little bit more color, okay? A little bit more spring color. Kind of like my lips are a little bit darker with this rose. You could even do like a pink nude. That would be another really pretty color for this time of year too. And the catalog also is featuring a lot of lip glosses. So just for like the sheer look, okay? So that is the Dusty Rose. And then last one is the Emerald Noir. So we're gonna wanna use the definition brush. It's crease brush, but I say definition because it's where you're gonna put a darker color, but you want just a little bit of it, okay? So I'm gonna go like right up here by my brow bone. Can always add, but when I do darker colors, I'm afraid I'm gonna get it super dark. So I try to use just a little bit on each. And then I pull it in here on the end. And when you're working with your darker color, you always want to go in. You don't want to go out with it because then it's going to end up way, way out here. And sometimes if the color that I'm working with, the darkest color, is pretty dark, I will sometimes put that one on first, because then you can take other colors, go over top of it, and you know, mute it or tame it down just a little bit. Oh, really pretty. So the four eyeshadow, our eyeshadows retail for $8, and that mini compact retails for $10. So 8 times 4 is 32. So it's $42 for 4 eyeshadows and the compact. But when you spend $50 or more this month, you can get this for only $21. So that's pretty sweet. There's not very many places that you can get a color look for that. Okay, so you can kind of see the look. I'm going to kind of brush that off a little bit, and I'm going to put Blossom over top just to mute it a little bit. Now, if I wanted to do where I wanted a little bit more sparkle, I would go into the rose gold, and I could put a little rose gold over it too. So see, I can make it as subtle or as deep as I want, but it's a really pretty color. So you can almost make it like a smoky look with the emerald. Got a little bit out here. I always have like a little brush that for my oopsies, I guess is what I call them, because you know, I've been doing makeup for 20 years and you still have oopsies, right? Okay, so that's the eye color look. Now I want to go over our newest mascara that we have. So you guys can see the difference with one eye and one not. So you can see it's a curved brush. It's our lengthening mascara. So it curves right around your lash, right on your lashes, around your eye. Comes in black. It's water resistant. One coat gives you 42% more length. Then I turn it the other way on the outside when I go down on the bottom. Okay, so that's just one coat. One coat, no coat. So then when you do 2 coats, then you're going to get 75% longer lashes. And you can get them a little bit fuller too, if you want with this. I always do two different mascaras, because then it gives you 2 different, you know, like I like the Fanorama is my favorite to really fan out those lashes. But as you can see, if you are not somebody that likes to do eyeliner, it almost looks like I have eyeliner on the bottom. And you can get real close in there. So see, with just 2 coats, beautiful. Okay, so I'll do my other eye when I'm done. I like to always make these as short as I can for you. Okay, so then another spring/summer is our fun illuminating bronzer that we have, and our highlighter. So I didn't do any cheek or anything today. I'm gonna go just with the sun-kissed look, so you guys can see that. So you're gonna wanna get your 3-in-1 cheek brush, and we're just gonna take the highlighter and or the bronzer, and I'm gonna put it right here on my cheek, right above the cheek. Look at this side and look at this side. See how blah this side is? And this one just kind of lifts. So a bronzer or a contour. So when I don't have a bronzer like this for the summer, I will always use my just my regular contour. But this is really awesome in the spring and summer. And we have it in the light, we have it in a light, light to medium kind of color, and then a deeper color depending on, and then like you can even kind of go up here a little bit, you know, come down here on your jaw a little bit. You just don't want to do your whole face, because then you're going to totally look bronze, and then you're not going to have any of that contouring where see how it's lifted my cheeks. Okay, then the next one we're going to do is the highlighter. So again, with this brush, you would take the top of the brush. So top is highlighter, medium is your, or the middle is your cheek, and then the bottom is that contour. So see, I'm just going to get a little bit there for the highlight. And I'm going to put it like right, well here, let me do just one side so you can see. I forget to do that sometimes. Still learning. Let me pull the light a little bit closer so hopefully you can see. So see how that just kind of like highlights? There's not really much on that side. Okay, so and then you can kind of like do your nose, depending on where you want this to highlight. I usually like to go below my eye and then like around my whole eye area because it just really, you know, what do you want to accent? This highlighter is what you want to accent. And if you have beautiful lips, you can even go like right here on the Cupid's bow and then like right here as well. Okay, so that is the highlighter and the bronzer. Okay, and then next I'm going to add the casual, let me put my glasses on. Casual, here it is, Coral Confetti. It's a really pretty color, okay? This has extra hydrating, supreme hydrating. So for those that really like the hydration, I like more of the matte because the matte will stay on a little bit longer. And you can see that it's just giving it a cute little shine, okay? So we'll throw that away. Okay, and so those are the main color stuff that I wanted you to be able to see today. Now, usually when I'm done with all this, then I use the translucent powder, or if you want a fuller coverage, you can, and then this is the all over powder brush, my favorite brush. It's so soft. Get a little bit in your lid and it kind of sets it. If you want more of a matte finish, I'm more a combination to oily, so I don't do tons of glow. So this is probably a little bit more glowier than I would normally do, but I want you guys to be able to see it. And then with my brows, I need to get my brows done. They're a little bit thicker, but this is one of our other new things that we have in our spring catalog. So it's got the highlight, the powder, and then the, I forget the word, pomade. You get the pomade. And so the pomade is kind of like the stickiness to outline, and then you use the brow color to highlight, and then you use this, you just get it on your finger, and you do a little like right up here, okay? To kind of like highlight right there, okay? So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm gonna be doing lives on my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of targeted videos. Like if you have a problem with your eyes, or if you have a problem with your lips or dryness, I'm going to be doing a lot of individual targeted videos. And so as soon as I get a few more subscribers, then I'll be able to go live. And I'll still be putting them in some of my private groups. Oh, hey, Susie, I didn't see that you were on because I didn't have my glasses on. Sometimes I'll see people that are on and sometimes that I won't. But it's just, if you go into YouTube, it's just Beauty by Stacey Walter. And I think I have it down below. And then all of the March specials are down below as well. So I'm going to do a video that has all of the March specials on it, and they're while supplies last. So we've got the Mint Bliss lotion, we have the satin lip set, we have the Voluform lifting serum. That's huge because that one retails for $74, so you can get that for only $37. And then we have the eye blending brush, the blemish control toner, the Time Wise 3-in-1 cleansing bar, the clear brow gel, the under eye corrector, which is amazing. And then we have the boosters that we have is the PHA and the AHA resurfacer this month. And then the cologne or the perfume that we have is the Forever Diamonds. And then the Soothing Indulging Eye Gel for the puffiness. Everybody needs that as well. And then the Satin Body Set. So we have a scrub, we have a wash, and then we have a lotion. This time of year, everybody's skin's pretty dry. So to be able to get one of those scrubs, you can get that scrub, and you can even use like a CC cream and put that in with your lotion, and then it will help give you an instant tan for that as well. So I also have my beauty solutions page here on Facebook too, that every Thursday night at 7 o'clock, we're going to be doing beauty solution sessions. And then at 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing marketing sessions where you peek into pink. And March 1st through the 31st, Mary Kay has a limited promotion where you can start a Mary Kay business for $20, only $20, and then you can add the Pro Kit on for only $80. And so to do both of those, it's only $100. But literally, you can start your Mary Kay business for $20. So think about something that 50% off of your makeup, right? And skincare. And then what is something that you would either save for or pay off making some extra money? You know, with the pandemic, it kind of showed us that nobody's job is safe. So what would you have on a side, right? Like what's something that you would have on as a side hustle that if you didn't have your job tomorrow or you needed extra income that you would be able to provide. So entrepreneurship is just really rising. And so why not do something that you absolutely love? So just want to leave you with that. Have a great Monday, and I hope everybody has a great week. Bye-bye.